All right? I mean, this one I was just, I saw him say it. I played this before, even in workers' meeting, about W.F Kumuyi, and I'm going to say it after this service when I have time to sit down and type it well. I mean, one big mistake we've made, young ministers in this country, is that we haven't paid attention to W.F Kumuyi as much as we should. I am saying, listen, and people have told me this. We haven't paid attention to him. We misjudged him by appearance, and they know the kind of mind and the manner of man that he is. Deeper Life has more technology than anybody in this country, as you see them doing Deeper Life. Don't judge them by no hearing. No, listen to me. Their head is very smart. It's correct. I'm telling you, many ministries today are using the DNA of Deeper Life to scale. I know what I'm saying. Listen, this one I used to go around. A Deeper Life guy told me in 2008, Deeper Life, when we opened Lagoon and I'll go from here back, he told me, he said, Pastor, why are you wasting your time? Give it to us. We were doing this in Deeper Life. He said, you'll be preaching in Yaba, we'll scale it to you. I was still running around in car. Go here, come back, hold up, sweating. He said, you don't need it. I didn't listen to him. He said, we were doing this. He said, you'll be where you are. Everybody, isn't that what we have come to now after 15 years? And he said, we don't need internet. He said, we have a way we do it. Are you following what I'm saying? Now, I was watching the man, and he said something. He said, when he realized about healing the sick, and you know, because I've been thinking about, well, let me just go. So he said he read Cielo's one book on how to heal the sick. Now, he said something that is very powerful. Now, if I say, I'd heard from somebody that 40% of the billionaires in this world are engineers. And it's because engineering is the way an engineer thinks. So when he came and just said, as I was about to say the thing, he said, you know, I got first class in mathematics. And I say, it doesn't matter. God can use Oga, calm down. When God wanted to write the New Testament, he went to get a lawyer, a man that was schooled. Don't say, I'm a fisherman, anything. Listen. Don't let anybody just be troubling your mind and you to be following things that will. Listen, read the Bible well. This man was educated. This man knew stuff because he needed to write legal documents. He went for the mind. He said, what was the comment said? He said he got first class in mathematics. He said, so when I sat to study on how to heal the sick, I approached it with a mathematical mind. In other words, he wanted to find out exactly how it works. As he said it, I just stopped. I said, he's a mathematician. Pastor Depo is a mathematician. I said, this mathematical mind, there's something in it. You know, mathematics, you know, when you do Oyemade, they'll say, wuru to the answer. You see, when you do mathematics, they don't do wuru. You have to explain step by step. Revelation, you can't just juxtapose. You know, someone was preaching once, I don't call it, someone said, Pastor, this man jumps. You know, when you start the revelation, you just jump to conclusion. What about all these places here? In other words, there are scriptures that you know that what you are saying, what about this scripture and this scripture? That's what you call you juxtapose, which means if A is A, then B must be C. Oh yeah, let's go on. All right? And you just go to the answer. So he had that kind of mind. He said, I looked at it. He said, after I read the book, he said, then I began to preach. He said, I now noticed that people, once they come to meet me and say, they were getting healed while I taught. Then he said, I did something. We're going to have a crusade in the stadium. He said, I did something for 2 weeks. Very simple. But when he said it, I said, what this man is saying is true. Because one day I did it. All right? And when I did it, somebody came to meet me. Person said, Pastor, this thing you did was heavily impactful. Then I realized that I stumbled on it. All right? So it will become a regular practice. All right? And he said, we did. He said, by the time we got to the stadium, he said, when I just lifted up and said, Father, heal the people that are sick. He said, a woman just started screaming. Her son was born, and he says, there was no bone in one of the legs. It was just like flesh wobbling. The bone grew there. John Gillick calls it the science of divine healing. When he understood it, he told his family, let's go on holiday for 6 months, because once we come back with this revelation, we will have no rest again for the rest of our lives. They understood it.